Where's the heart even at? Here it is. Now, minions. Destroy this thing. Do it. There we go. There we go. Oh, there's the feral. Not who I wanted to see. Welcome back to Lethal Zone, boys. Let's get right into it. So, right as I was about to hit the record button, we got a random quest. You know, what's funny is we haven't really been getting a lot of, and when I say random quests, I mean the super random generic quests, like this one right here, Survivor, that's been detected. And we're also going to try and destroy this infestation that's right next door. And we'll also pick on a whim. Of course, the car is immediately taking a good bit of damage. That's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, let's try to knock some things out here. Is that... No, okay, we got to try and draw the screamer out. Let's go ahead and do that. Firecrackers away. And as you can see, the enclaves now have a new thing to trade, which is everything is falling into plan. So I do have a strategy. As I said, one of our goals is to develop the C4s, and it seems like it's actually going to take a little while in order to level our skill in computers up. And that's kind of annoying. You know, I would like it to be done sooner rather than later. And the way I'm going to fix that is we need to upgrade the command center to level 3, because there's some extra things that become available that actually improve your computer skill. So that's going to be... Well, we have a lot of different goals, but that's going to be one thing along the way. What do you want? You need fuel. And you hear there's some fuel there. Okay.
Sure thing.
Sure.
Of course.
Let's go look for a fuel. Oh my god, it's right next door.
I'm looking for.
Uh-oh. Is my controller out of batteries? Okay, so looks like my controller ran out of batteries, but that's fine. I got the old cable to plug it in directly.
Be careful, it's coming our way.
Wow, this guy, like... That guy was, like, coming out of nowhere. He was like... Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that. I could have swore I heard the cry of a feral. Yep, I did. And it's right there. I am not going to help you, let me tell you that right now. It's up to you to kill that thing. Really, you got bit twice. You stink that much. Fight him! Kill him! Okay.
Feral incoming.
Okay, we got what we wanted. We actually lured the feral away from...
I need a breather.
Oh, his AI derped up. Okay, so we actually isolated the feral, which is what we wanted.
Armor's gone.
And so now it's just a routine takedown. What I did not want to happen was for the other zombies to get involved at the same time. So now we're actually back in business. I know I tell you about how, like, oh, the AI is actually pretty good. Then every time we see the AI fight, they have no idea what they're doing. But normally, ever since Undead Labs improved the AI, they perform a lot better. But good gracious. Go ahead and unlock these doors. Alright, so here we are. And here is the... So even though this place was looted, because the quest appeared here, what it's going to do is just generate this one for us.
Thank God.
And Shazam-a-lam. And now we're going to give it here, and they will trade us, plus we'll get influence.
I hope this shows how much I appreciate it.
Ooh, we got... What a trade. What a trade.
More than earned it.
That's what I'm talking about. So they basically just generated us a material rucksack and gave us 110 influence. That is quite the deal. Quite the deal, boys. And yes, we're going to need... I mean, we're close to being able to get to level 3, but yeah, we still got stuff. Ooh, 40-ounce bottle of cheap beer.
Now that's heavy.
Pretty good. So the next thing we're going to do is head back into town because we have a request, which is why that has an exclamation point there. And it is to deliver ammo, which ironically is a resource we have a strange amount of. It's a brand new enclave right over there, so you know what? Fine. We'll do. Alright, so here is our first stop. We are back at the old Waffle Depot, and we are going to sell some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and sell these books because I just do not see myself ever using the utilities book or the other one. So let's go do that, and while we're here, we might as well check their inventory. I don't think I need medicine. We're doing pretty okay on medicine. I mean, 16. Okay, I'll buy one. I'll do it.
Let's get down.
It's a discount, so 125 influence. I'll take it. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. So let's go ahead and throw this in here, and I'm probably gonna take them as my minion to go do some efficient looting. And because I never have an intention to recruit these guys, I'm probably just going to take whoever I can. Patrick, yeah, I'm going to take Yellow Hat Girl, and that's because in case one of my guys, not recruit, enlist.
Want to come with? It'll be dangerous.
Okay, you lead the way.
In the event someone dies with the 5th skill I want the option to recruit that community. Okay. So now we're going to go head over here and deliver these and then see what these neighbors are about. And one of the things I forgot to mention, and I thought about it on the way there, is this idea that
like a screamer.
The mechanic that we used against the feral there is that ferals have a much higher detection range than other zombies. They can find you a lot more easily, and normally that's a bad thing. But it can be a good thing, because if you're in an area where, you know, you can make a little bit of noise, basically the noise of melee combat, and not worry about it, then you can use to your advantage that you could draw the feral away, using its longer detection range to your advantage. And that's exactly what I was hoping would happen there. Okay, let's go ahead and get the ammo. And deliver it over here. The Cammy.
You're all right in my book.
110 influence. So almost the price of a rucksack. Discounted one.
Business partner.
All right, so these guys are holding out on us. That's natural just because...
Whatever.
Well, they sell pretty good guns, actually. Like, the sighted MK3 and the competition MK3 are both pretty good, honestly. I don't think I'm going to buy any of this, but let's check their stats while we're here. Oh, wow, they got an auto mechanic, jeez.
Grats, you're still alive.
They got, they have someone who's already an expert in electronics. And they're a powerhouse. Well, that's a really good survivor. We may have found another way. Like, we might just recruit her after... I want to talk to you, Noah. There we go.
Hey, what's up?
Hairdressing. Interesting. But we can't do anything with them until we actually get...
Dropped off some decent scraps at base.
Oh, man, that is some decent scrap. That's 75 parts right there. That's amazing. Okay, so let's continue on. Now, they could have, like, really terrible stats, though. They could be, like, the grumpiest people in the universe. So it's not all necessarily good news. So, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Anyways, let's go ahead and activate this ability here. Fine. No! That was the wrong one. I didn't want to find other survivors.
I will talk to anyone. I don't care how much of a loser you are.
I want to locate materials. Okay. We have to let them do all their chitter chatter in order for all this stuff to appear. I guess it doesn't matter if we generate more allies. More allies, more minions, more people for us to work hard and probably get eaten by zombies so that I don't have to get eaten by
We're low on
zombies.
supplies. Can we ask around for
So
a
where
place
is
to
the new
ransack?
group? Okay. Ooh. That's not bad.
Got people on it.
And where are the materials? Okay. Very interesting. This changes our plans slightly. I think I want to... Actually, no, it does. It does change our plans. Let's hit over here first and claim our materials, and then we'll welcome them to the party. I'll see you guys there. Okay, after taking an aggravatingly scenic route, we're here. Let's see what we can find. First, we're going to have to secure the landing zone, which we actually did very handily. Jeez. I thought we were having a little bit of a fight there, but no, between some lucky quick kills and our ally, it went pretty well. Oh, we got something here that I missed. Or I've never been here, I can't remember. Probably doesn't matter either way. But we're going to take everything that we can find. That's the most important part. And this one, oh, it's right here. Nice and easy. First one, I mean, not like it mattered. They're all like right next to each other. But still, there's the building materials. Very nice.
Should be back soon.
Now we can throw this in here. So now that's 10 building materials, which is enough. We need 25 to upgrade, so that's pretty good. Along the way there, I want to hit some of these areas over here just to kind of scout them out. If they are a plague arc, we'll pass them by. If they're not a plague arc, we will go ahead and salvage whatever we can. Let's take a look. Oh, it is very nice. We can take some stuff from here. I don't think I typically get anything good from these old corrals, but
anything could be in here.
oh, that reminds me of something. So we have one of these crates of chemicals here, or these little chemical drums. I had a piece of advice that jogged my memory that I should be storing up going out of my way to get all of the scraps of circuitry that we can get, and I agree completely, because scraps of circuitry are a bit harder to find than, well, not a bit, they're a lot harder to find than chemicals.
Ugh,
and
I smell them hanging around.
Okay, we want to clear this out. Of course, didn't have a chance to react since I hopped over the fence, but whatever. Not a big deal.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and sell this. 102 influence so far, pretty good. Now we could continue along our way. It's one thing I do like about Lethal Zone is, I've mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. I really like economy in games, and Lethal Zone is the first difficulty where economy, it's not just good, because economy is good in any difficulty level, but it's like really good. Like if you don't use the economy, yeah, I'm sure you could still do it without buying and trading, but man, it feels like it would just be super slow if you were to go about this not taking advantage. Is this an area I can loot?
I've got eyes on a freak here.
Okay, it's not. It looked like it might have been an off-screen thing. Slowed down there a little bit just in case the screamer generated a blood plague bloater in front of me. I just wanted the maximum opportunity to not get hit by it, if at all that is even possible. And here are our new allies, which is really convenient, actually. Because there might be some areas that we haven't looted here. Because I didn't come here originally because like a lot of the buildings just weren't on the list, but they just weren't on the map at all.
Dead yet.
Okay, let's introduce ourselves. And they are just having fun climbing up and down this ladder. Time to check their stats as well. Oh, that guy's a heavy weapon. Interesting.
Hey.
Okay, what do you got? You got people skills.
Nice to see you're still kicking.
You got
Hey.
engineering. You got craftsmanship. So this community not too important.
For me?
Okay.
And oh, they got a pill press. That's interesting. I do want a pill press. I think I will go ahead and buy it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to utilize it, but when I transfer this community into the next Lethal Zone playthrough, I want the pill press. So like we are definitely going to. Yeah, I don't see any reason to not claim one of those. Let's go ahead and refuel here, and I think I want to establish an outpost as well. Although I don't know what to establish. I think I'm just going to claim a house for +2. What do you call it? Beds. So this area here, that's interesting. Did I forget, did I just, is it a lying building that, oh, whatever, we'll get out. What's nice now, so the reason I like this is because now I have the ability to fall back to an allied community. What, why? There we go. So yeah, now I have the option to fall back to an allied community if the fighting gets, like, out of control here.
Perfect outpost location.
Oh, this area is completely unpicked. Oh, this and this thing here looks like it's going to have scraps of circuitry in it. Wow, I just completely overlooked this area. I'm not complaining though. I'll take it. Oh, parts, you know, still take it. Kind of was hoping for the scraps of circuitry, but let me clear some of these jerks out. When I say some, I can see there's a ton of jerks here. Interesting that this blade seems to have a tendency to knock the zombies over, I notice. Not that I'm complaining about that either, just it's just something I keep noticing. I'm gonna check the stats on it in just a moment to see what its knockdown is. Okay, more material.
A lot of stuff.
I mean, we were hoping to get it, but yeah, wow, the knockdown's not even that high. I don't know why I'm getting so many knockdowns with this weapon. Maybe it's, I have no idea. I don't think Powerhouse provides any knockdown. That's a striking... What? This place had 2 rucksacks of... Okay, I thought that was a juggernaut. Like, I thought this thing here was a juggernaut, just because it was, like, wide and in the warmer color spectrum. And it was right next to my car, too. Wait, gimme. Thank you.
Heavy.
Very good. Oh, that is so excellent. So now we have potentially 2 more allies. I'm thinking that we're going to be hitting the ally cap. There's actually a cap on how many enclaves you can have in the game at once, and like we've got to be hit pretty close to it, if not already at it. Even though this isn't a lookout point, like you could see so much from here. That's what I was just remarking in my internally monologuing about. Okay, let's throw this in. Oh, it just did it again. I'm not even joking. I thought it was a juggernaut a second time.
I need a break.
It reminds me of, like, I'll tell you a stupid story. So, I had a, I forgot who it was. One of my friends just brought a novelty cardboard cutout of Peter Griffin, life size. So it's like this giant, like, 6.5 to 7 foot tall cardboard cutout of Peter Griffin. And I thought it would be funny to just put it in the bathroom because, you know, if someone has to go to the bathroom at like midnight or something, they just kind of, oh my God. And I put him in the shower stall. That's what I did. I put him in the shower stall so people wouldn't notice him. And oh my God, like it would scare people. Would be like, oh, you'd hear like just these random like shouts in the middle of the night. And then I did it to myself. Even though I put him there, I wound up spooking myself because I walked in and yeah, when the lights aren't on, all you see is this like massive dark silhouette.
I know wants us to play nice, but if I ran the world, I'd line up every jackbooted red talon thug against the wall in a heartbeat.
It's Cammy's such an interesting character. Like, she's like, it's I struggle to believe her side of the story that like, it's like her anger towards Red Talon just seems so like overwhelmingly disproportionate. And I've heard the argument that, oh, it's slave labor. I mean, does it really matter? Like in the zombie apocalypse, like if you've been enslaved and what they're doing is providing you shelter, you're working for food, shelter, and protection. Like, would it really, like, for example, if you yourself were in a zombie apocalypse and, you know, it's like everyone's dying out there, you know, like survival rates are terrible. Like, I mean, would it really matter if you had to do hard, laborious activities in exchange for military protection, shelter, and food? It's like, I don't know. I think Cammy's like a little bit ridiculous. Anyways, I'll see you in a moment. I'm going to restock, prepare, and we will head out. Oh, I lied about that. Now that I'm back at my community center, I forgot. I have these skills here that I've been saving so that I can show you which ones I picked. Obviously, we're going to take weapons handling. For medicine, we are going to take pathology. I really wanted surgery in order to combat injuries, but honestly, the bonus that we get from pathology, and also we're obviously going to take agriculture. So like, why do we need agriculture? We cannot get to the level 3 garden without the knowledge of agriculture, and now we have it. So let's go ahead and turn this on. And now, if we wanted to, we could spend the materials to upgrade this, but we're not going to do that. We're going to spend the material. Oh, we need electricity. Interesting. So that is another. So that's actually making the other character a more attractive option than before, that we could recruit that character that already has knowledge of electronics. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, I'll see you in a bit. All right, boys. So apparently we have this huge infestation problem that I was not aware of until...
Careful. I see a screamer.
Get the screamer. And then the bloater. But apparently we have like 2 infestations right... Oh.
How is poison?
We'll come back for it. The arrow will stay there. So apparently we've got 2 infestations like right next to... Well, not right next to it, but across the street from our base. Also next to a plague art. So overall, it's going to be... We're probably going to have to kill a ton of zombies in order to actually accomplish this. But I do not want those infestations to stay here. That is the simple way to put it. Yep, right there. So the issue here is going to be that... What's that? Okay, we gotta... Let's just knock out some of these other zombies around here.
I need to slow down.
Okay. Okay, that zombie sounds like it's stuck inside of the rocks, so it's basically just a noise hazard. Mysterious stranger.
I'd come home if I were you.
So depending on how hard that quest is, we may or may not do it because it will just be free biochem supplies. And if we don't do it, we still get they always give us a free little taste of the item. So we could get like a scent block. Who knows? We could get... Okay, so one of them mysteriously vanished. Okay, one thing I gotta do is make sure I don't run through my ally. The reason I want to run through my ally is because it'll cause them to come out of stealth. Let's knock out the screamer. Well, actually, I think we got a great throw right here. Good, I believe we got the screamer. And that's it. Cleared it out very nicely. Okay, that wasn't nearly as painful as I was expecting it to be. I originally thought that would take a little bit of work. Let's go see our new visitor, though. Where? Where do you see a bloater? Okay. Not close enough to matter. Alright, let's see what this guy's quest is. If it's like dismember the arms, that's going to be an easy one. If it's killing the bloaters, that one might not be too bad either. Although, taking him on may cause me to lose my ally. Okay, here we go. We'll take a free sample. Looks like we got a zombie. And what do you want? You're here to gather samples? No, I'm not giving you samples.
I hear you.
So we'll take his free little sample. He's like a door-to-door salesman, basically. And then we're going to say no to the rest. Give me these. Give me my energy drinks back. And I guess off we go to go loot some areas because what we... Oh, didn't even remember that northeast pump there.
I should be more careful.
All of these utility areas need to get looted, and that's because this guy, he's going to get himself killed. Actually, once we drive far enough away, it won't matter. Oh, for some reason there always tends to be a juggernaut there. I don't know why. It's just one of the areas they often spawn at. So we'll have to take it a little more quietly. If that's even possible. I mean, it's possible, but I don't want to, like, spend a lot of... Yeah, we'll just go back to it another time. It's not that big of a deal. So all of the areas that have utility buildings, we want to make sure that we're picking some of those up. In the meantime, though, I want to head to an area that's densely populated with loot and get to loot. Okay, I lied. I was heading out, and it looks like we got a zombie attack. We actually do want to come home and repel the attack because the attack is worth a decent amount of influence. It's worth, like, 200 influence, so that is actually worth doing. So let's head on back, and we have so many people now that I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, it's not a maximum level siege, so at most maybe we have to duke it out with one juggernaut. But most likely just assorted zombies and possibly a feral. So that's going to be well worth 200 influence. In fact, while that's happening, while they are on their way, I'm just going to go ahead and repair my vehicle. Like so. Okay, or go on the other side. There we go. Yeah, we had a triple scream. We had to order 3 screamers just sitting outside the base, so I just quickly gave them the squisheroni. Siege lasts 2 minutes, so let's see what they bring. Plus, we got our ally here. So, like, our base is actually really populated right now. Oh. I forgot we have the mighty defenses of the door here to defend the base.
Muertos, marching up!
Come on, close the door. There we go. Oh, yeah. You may have noticed that everyone is in ugly sweaters. That was a request from the community to wear ugly sweaters for the winter. And okay, there you go. We are all in ugly sweaters. It actually throws me off a bit because I do not recognize my characters.
Out here.
Oh, we have a juggernaut. I don't think he appeared because of the siege so much as he appeared because of the amount of noise we're making. That was stupid of me. I knew that was going to happen too. I was like, I'll tell you what's going to happen. Like, the game isn't going to let me lock on to him, and I'm going to get bit because... Oh, he got blasted. Very nice. Okay, blast the juggernaut, please. Ooh, make sure I don't get... I need to clear out some of these jerks. Okay, you hear that? You may have heard that sound effect, that noise. That was the sound of the juggernaut dying. Another very nice little audio cue. And they just blasted him. So as you can see, the M99 will get the job done. It's not nearly as good as the B50FG simply because the B50FG shoots faster and doesn't have to reload as frequently.
We've got this, okay?
But as you can see, the M99 is still, it's getting the job done.
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Get in the guest, thank you. Get in the way. There we go.
It's over. Let's fix any damage right
An extra
away.
200 influence. Another good thing about juggernauts is that they are a guaranteed source of plague samples. So if you have a way to effectively kill juggernauts, well then shazam bam a lamb. There is a steady supply of, oh, this is still here, a steady supply of plague samples. And no one actually got completely plagued, so not even that big of a deal. Okay, let's take a look at how our community looks. Honestly, only 2 people were injured, and one of them was already my character anyways. So what we're going to do is throw them inside the med bay, and that's one of the things I learned is that the med bay gives you influence and standing. So let's just throw them in the med bay for, like, I think we'll get like 30 influence from the 2 of them together. So in they go. Let's go ahead and play. I guess we'll play as our leader. Oh, I'm always a little wary about playing as our leader. Wouldn't want our leader to die. But I really don't care about leveling up some of my other characters because I can only bring 3 people into the next playthrough. So, well, I mean, why even invest much effort into them? Anyways, I'll see you at the next location, which is going to be right behind the base because, as I said, that Juggernaut did not appear as a mechanic of the siege so much as the Juggernaut appeared as a result of the noise. Of course, the moment I pull the trigger is the moment that... Zombies are really derping out right now. They're not fighting too good, not that I'm complaining. I'll lure this guy away like that, where he will then overshoot. How do you know they're going to do that? It's their chasing ability. Like, when they're chasing after you, that's what they do. Let's take this guy. Okay, that's interesting. I should have gotten hit there, but I didn't.
Can we slow down a bit?
No. There is only go fast. There's fast only. Over we go. And into here. So, all of these areas here, these like utility centers, they are opportunities to get scraps of circuitry, and that is what we need. Unfortunately, we are not getting the scraps of circuitry, but we still got 2 more chances. If this is scraps and that's chemicals, that will be super good. Scraps, not a whole lot of them, but you don't need them in the same ratio. I think we need 6 scraps and 12 chemicals. There we go. Pretty good. I'm satisfied. We got what we wanted. So as far as what we can do is we can either go to get power. I kind of don't really want power, to be honest, because we don't need power to actually activate. We don't need power to produce C4. We only need power to level up our computer skill faster. But like I said, we could just... Wow, there's a bunch of blood guys over there. Jeez. But what we really want is... maybe that new character and then kick the other guy out, unless her stats are just like horrendously bad. Alright, next order of business is to see what this wandering trader wants. Like, it's funny, I was wondering what I was gonna do in this episode, but like the game is just throwing so much stuff at me, like I don't even have to think about it. I haven't really even gotten to do too much of what I originally planned on doing in this episode. Okay.
Hi there.
What are you selling? A network
I'm with
trader?
the network.
2 of
Hopefully
them?
you've heard
That's
of us.
so weird. What? Like, normally network traders are really uncommon. Oh, this area is going to be super heavily fortified then, because a network trader comes with a pair of bodyguards. Oh my god, now we gotta like kill every single little zombie because they'll just constantly get distracted. Okay, so what are you selling?
How about we see what we've got?
Okay, sure.
All of the, I mean, this is like really good stuff, but it's not stuff that we really need. How are we doing on food?
Hey, we heard about your plan to wipe out the plague hearts. We can pitch in, but we need your help first.
So why are we losing so much food? We're eating 11.75. Why are we eating 11.75 food? That's so weird.
I'll be right there.
Is someone affecting our food consumption? It's... everything should just be... okay. Okay. It's... what a weird consumption of food. Oh, wait. No. That is so strange.
Got some good shit for you.
Wait, what? Strange request? Okay. Let's do that one, I guess. That sounds interesting. Okay, I think I'm going...
Take care now.
Who's the trader? You are. I think I'm gonna buy the food.
That's a lot of stuff.
Every time I buy stuff, it's a little bit frustrating because it kind of takes us a little farther away from the possibility of establishing a power outpost. I believe we need 1,500 influence in order to establish a electricity outpost, which I might just build.
Don't be gone for too long.
I might just build the power station instead.
How about we see what we've got?
Works for me.
And by that, I mean, I think what I might do, if I really need power...
Anybody over there want to get their hands dirty?
Okay, let's see who that is. Okay, so these guys are going to become allies. And we need... this is such a strange episode. Like, I'm just getting... No, the game has been relatively peaceful in terms of quests. And now, all of a sudden, we're just getting, like, absolutely bombarded. I mean, I'm not unhappy about that. Like, all of these quests are going to give us a lot of influence, but it's just so strange. Wow, he decided to... I can see why this request is so strange. It appears that you've decided to make our meeting location right next to a plague heart.
I should be careful of plague zombies around here.
What's that noise? That's a juggernaut. Alright, so we are going to quietly see what this guy wants and see if we're interested in it. So I think I feel the footsteps of the Juggernaut. I believe it got attracted to something. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to wander over here. This guy's probably screwed. But it is an opportunity to loot him if he dies. Assuming I want to take that. The odds of him fending off a Juggernaut on his own are super bad. A team of them, like 3 survivors, no problem. But a single enclave? Nah, not gonna happen. I mean... unless the Juggernaut gets, like, completely wigged out by the game's geometry, gets confused... I mean, if he just decides to stand there and do absolutely nothing. Part of me wants to start shooting him in the head, but the problem is we won't get our arrows back unless he dies. And also, it's right next to a plague art, which means... it is very likely to continuously generate reinforcements. Did the Juggernaut just die? That's what the sound effect was. That's the Juggernaut has died sound effect.
Stay away from that cloud.
How did the Juggernaut die? Oh, they're a team of people. Never mind. Our research requires samples of Zed flesh. Regular ones, not plague Zed. Can you help me gather some from... okay?
Good.
I guess?
You got point.
Dismember zombies in North
How about
Hobson
we see
Place?
what we've got?
I'm on
Sure, I guess. Okay, I had no idea they were like an actual team of characters. So where do we need to go? Right next to our area. That's perfectly fine. And I happen to have a bladed weapon on me, and we have a vehicle that can transport plenty of people, so... Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Unless all of this goes terribly. Then I will punch the gift horse in the mouth. Okay, let us not smash through a bunch of zombies. And wreck our car. Who's... oh, that's the Wandering Trader. I'm like, who the heck is that? Where is the Blood Plague guy at? There he is right there. Let's quickly give him the squish. Okay, so he needs regular zombie arms, not plague arms. Unfortunately, okay, we got our own little army here, so we can easily take these guys. Yeah, if you guys want zombie arms, you're gonna have to like not shoot them. I'm just saying. Yeah, how about not shooting them? Or shoot them. Or shoot them. Fine. If you want to make this more difficult than it already is, I guess be my guest. Whatever. We're just gonna go massacre some guy. I mean, we got like a squad of 4 people. We're already up to 6 arms. 7 arms.
I can't keep going so fast.
It's like, this is the kind of opportunity where you'd want to, like, attack a plague heart. Just because you've got, like, a squad of people. In fact, I kind of want to attempt it. Like, part of me is like, hey, you've got a squad of 4 people. Just have your slaves do it. And you can run away if you need to. So what I'm going to do is park the car like this, so that in the event I need to make a getaway, I can squeeze in, but the zombies will have trouble. Let's double check to make sure I'm correct about that. I want to make sure I can get in from both directions. Yes, I can. So first, let's do a quick little loop around. Whoa. Lighting. It's like, hey, we're going to go after, like, regular zombie. No, we're going to do the exact opposite of that. Okay. I knew there'd be a squad of them somewhere. No, that was... Should have gone for that shot. Oh my god, my fighting skill is almost there. I hate seeing that, like... I'll tell you what, I hate seeing that zombie, like, slowly creeping up closer, like the bloater's, like, slowly making his way there. Okay, so I should be able to just have my guys just go in there and, like, gangbang the plague heart to death. I don't see why not.
You can certainly handle yourself.
Let's not get bit, though. That's one thing I don't want to do. They can get bit, but not me.
Too much more exposure, and I'll be just another plague.
I want them to come out of the building. Basically, that is what I want. And that's because, like I said, the geometry can get a little wacky. It's weird how they are not... Normally, the AI is just obsessed with attacking player 1, but they're kind of not doing that, which is interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, plague sample. Are you guys not... Are you guys still fighting these guys?
Alright, guys, you ready to get back in the game?
We can hold up for a moment.
You know what the problem is? I'll tell you what the problem is. They're so obsessed with shooting them instead of just mashing the, like, melee attack button. All they need to do is just continue. There's 3 of them. All you got to do is melee. Where's the heart even at? Here it is. Minions. Destroy this thing. Do it. There we go. There we go. Oh, there's the feral. Not who I wanted to see. There we go. I was hoping to get out of there.
Come on.
Wow. The feral derped out again? And I guess I'm getting a hand here? It seems like the way the feral's on-dodge attack works is, okay, I guess you'll just swoop in and attack him. Yeah, you guys can do it. You guys got infinite ammo, you got all the cool things. Where did his buddy go? And it's another one. So that's that one there. I was actually expecting to get plagued there. That's it's kind of unclear when the feral actually plagues you on dodge and when the feral doesn't.
Can we float out of it?
My weapon is so toast. I am now stabbing this fool to death. Oh, his AI derped again. Oh, this is not a good time for the... This is not a good time. So, one of the I would normally be completely fine with stabbing him to death. There is one problem, though. And the problem is that the game glitches up sometimes. Not sometimes, it actually frequently glitches up in regards to... It frequently glitches up in regards to knife combat. And what happens is, for some reason, your return stroke doesn't hit the feral. Otherwise, I would have no problem just, like, stabbing him to death. It was well within our capabilities to do so. But what we're going to do is, I guess, find out what this guy wants. Because I'm pretty sure we dismembered enough zombie arms. I can tell that my slaves are running out of steam, though. And with my weapon broken, whatever. We will fall back after poking the plague art, especially because it was just an idea. I was not committed. It was not something that I was committed to. Okay, let's see. What are you going to pay me for doing this?
I appreciate it.
That wasn't easy, but we made a strong ally. We'll need each other in the days ahead.
The stranded soldiers are now giving the assault the plague heart command. You know, I've never tried this before. Is this actually, like, what if this is actually a good idea? Your allies will assault the nearest plague... Who are those guys? The stranded soldiers? So can I just call in a bunch of goons? Like, I've never tried that ability before. So weird. It's like, that's one thing I actually really like about Lethal Zone, is it does push me to try some ideas I never would have tried before. All in all, what a weird episode. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. It was a weird episode. I don't know if that makes it a good episode or a bad episode. You guys, I'm sure you guys will tell me down in the comment section. But hey, it had action, I guess. Even if things didn't necessarily go the way I planned it, but they also didn't necessarily they didn't go bad either. I don't know. I don't know. It was, what a weird episode. That's really all I can say about it. Anyways, that's about all the time I've got for today. We're going to continue moving towards getting the heavy equipment that I want in order to efficiently destroy these plague hearts. And I haven't committed to this yet because let's go ahead and get that going because we want to level up our skill. What we're really waiting for is these guys. We could do this next time, and that'll make them an ally. But what I really want is for these guys to become an ally so I can recruit that guy. Anyways, hey, let me know what you think down in the comments section. Like this video if you subscribe for future State of K2 content. Of course, remember that you have to be good to get good.